My countrymen, having assumed my full powers as President of the Republic of the Philippines, I need your help. Unlike Duterte, the usurper and impostor, you give him all the money. The rubber stamp Congress and Senate gave him 275 billion to stop the COVID outbreak. But we don't know where the money is going or how he spent the money. But as your true president, as full-fledged president of the Republic, I must humbly confess, I have nothing. I could even hardly buy medicine. If you look back at my background, if you check my background, when I was the advisor to the President of the Philippines, President Marcos, you cannot see any record of Pamatong stealing any money from the government. I have tried to live as honestly as I could. I have tried to live a life that is unimpeachable, impeccable, impeccably morally perfect. So today, I must confess humbly, I don't have money to run this government. But I have to ask you to help me so I can immediately implement my blueprint for hermetically sealed or isolated quarantine in one island like Catanduanes or Palawan. I need your help. Without your help, I will not be able to implement my program against the coronavirus. So again, I repeat, I need your help. I want the congressmen and the senators to contribute at least 1 million each for me to start the governance of this country without having to deal with the officers of Duterte who may not be willing to give me any money at all. I'm asking the billionaires to share with me at least 1 billion each. There are about 10 or 20 of you, so that is 20 billion. I'm asking all rich people in the country to give me all the money I need as President of the Republic of the Philippines. So within 7 days, this country will be COVID-free. I pledge before God. I promised God. I promise before God. This country will be COVID-free in 7 days if you cooperate. I will use all available airlines to bring the sick people to the hospitals in Palawan or Catanduanes and leave the entire Philippines free from COVID-infected people. And I will have every citizen checked. Every citizen will have to be tested. Anyone with COVID infection will immediately be whisked or taken to a hospital in an island hermetically sealed from the mainland. So the entire Philippines will be free from lockdowns and free to pursue the way of life, business as usual for all. For indeed, why should we punish so many people, 108 million people, for the illness of a tiny minority, few people, maybe 1% of 1%? Why do we have to punish so many people for the illness of so few? That is lunacy, that is insanity, which is being practiced in the Philippines today. So I need your help. I need all billionaires to contribute. I wrote the billionaires letters asking for help, many letters, but they never responded because maybe they looked down on me. I wrote Pacquiao, I wrote Vice Ganda. They are non-senators, but I wrote them anyway. I wrote all big establishments, all owners of shipping lines, owners of airlines. Not one responded. I wrote my brother, he is a billionaire, Engineer Alex Pamatong. He is the only one who gave me at least 15,000 pesos, which is not enough to buy a baby Armalite against the Chinese, but he gave me 15,000 pesos anyway. I promise you, this will be a totally honest form of government I am running. That not a single crook will serve this government. Not a single crook will be under this government. Even my brother, if can be proven that as a contractor he dealt with corrupt politicians, he will be the first to go to jail. There will be no exceptions. I'll make him an example. So please, help if you can. I need your help. Billionaires, all the congressmen, all the senators, all the businessmen in the Philippines, I want you to help me. I need 20 billion or 50 billion pesos so I can fly or send someone to fly to Japan to buy all the Avigans necessary, available. Buy the vaccines from Russia, all the vaccines available, and then cure my people as soon as possible so they will go back to society free from COVID and they can join life and live life and breathe and normally and breathe the air of freedom once again. I need your help. But if you don't help me, I don't want to threaten you. You, Pacquiao. You, Vice Ganda. You, Revillame. You, Bong Reville. I don't want to threaten you. But you will have to be audited. Completely audited. And if I find out that you didn't pay your taxes, I will confiscate all your properties. Give it to the Department of Education for free education, Department of Health for free medicine. You will taste the life of poor people. You are arrogant because of your money. You have no qualifications except that your money. You would not be senators without money. Even if you are dumb and stupid and mongoloidal in your mentality, you have become senators because of money. Money should not be the qualification to lead this country. It should be merit, meritocracy. That is the basis of my government, based on total honesty in public service. That will be the new government. So I'm asking you, Pacquiao, you, Vice Ganda, you, Revillame, you, senators, you, congressmen, you contribute 1 billion each. So as soon as I have the money, I will fly to Japan and Russia and buy all the medicines available and cure our people and bring them back to society as healthy as you are. This country will be COVID-free. Within 7 days, it will be COVID-free. And all those who are sick of COVID will be healthy, will be cured, will be healed, I promise you. Because I will use all the powers under my command, all the resources under my command, to see to it that they will be given back the help they once enjoyed. I am not threatening, but you will be assured, you can be sure, that there will be no firing squads. You might be jailed indefinitely or for life, but I value human life. Your properties, if you have not paid your taxes like Pacquiao, and if it is proven he has not paid his taxes, he will be jailed and all his properties will be confiscated. So he can remember where he came from. Malaman rin niya kung ano pala yung pobre pa siya na nagbinta pa siya ng pandesal. Yumabang na ito, mga tao na ito dahil mayaman. Ito si Bongo, hindi pa nga ito Pilipino, hensik pa ito, mayabang dahil sa pera. Marami sa Pilipinas napakayabang dahil sa pera. Walang ibang qualification kung hindi pera. Yung mga congressmen there in the Senate. Nako, out of 305 congressmen, siguro mga 20 lang yung abogado. Karamihan, quack lawyers. Mawalang college degree, karamihan. Puro mga quack lawyers, quack lawmakers. So anong mangyayari? We have quack laws, nothing. They are not doing anything but make projects. Dahil with that project, they can get big commissions. Yun. And they are expecting to get 100 million each, according to Joey Salcida. Sabi, lahat nagtanggap ng 100 million. But before that, billion ang natanggap nila sa China. Billion ang natanggap kay Duterte. And so I repeat, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, I need your help. I am poor because I did not steal. Right now, I can hardly buy medicine. The most ironic thing about this poverty where I live, this life of penury. Is that leaders of the world, Australia, New Zealand, Chile, Maldives, Indonesia, they are following my blueprint. Except my country, hindi sumunod sa blueprint ko. Dahil mayabang yung mga leaders. Mayabang na mayabang. Ang pinagyabang lang yung kayamanan nila. Tulad yung mga bilyar. Yo, Mr. Bilyar, mayaman ka. Pero ipa-audit kita. Pag nalaman kong hindi ka nagbayad ng taxes, kunin ko lahat yung property mo, ibigay ko sa Department of Education para magkaroon tayong libreng education for life. Libreng medicine for life. Huwag kang magyabang. And hindi kita tinatakot. I don't even attempt on my life. Because if I am destined to be president, if I am destined to be full-fledged president for a long time, and I am destined to be full-fledged president for a long time anyway, no one can stop the unfolding of my destiny. I am here. I am the man. I will lead you from this darkest period of our history to that sunlit plain of freedom, where democracy shall be back into this country, where every citizen will be free, where there will be no more Duterte allowed to run for an office in this country. Only the people who are the most qualified, the most competent, no matter how poor, can share participatory responsibility in nation building. Even if you are poor but you are honest, you will be given a chance to rise to the highest point of power, because that will, our government will be based on meritocracy. A government based on merit, that is the government under God. It will be a God-fearing government. And you Bilarni, you Manalo, you Kibuloy, malintian kayo. You pretend to be children of God, but you are not doing anything to stop the outbreak. You're just sitting down there trying to pray to a God that you don't believe in. Mag-ingat kayo. Kukunin ko lahat yung mga bilyon-bilyon yung ninakaw nyo sa mga tao. Maniwala kayo dyan. And you will have to explain to the nation why you are making them read a Bible which says that pwedeng kainin ng tao. I would like you to explain all the bad things in the Bible. Bakit pwedeng kainin ng tao under the Bible? Bakit pwedeng pakasalan ang kapatid tulad ni Abraham? Bakit pwedeng maging concubine ang anak tulad na ginawa nila? You will have to explain why this is right. Sinasabi nyo, perfect ang Bible, may problema kayo. That is why I wrote a Bible, the Third Testament. I wrote a new, Our Father. I wrote them. I don't want to destroy Christianity. I want to save it. That's why I wrote Our Father, the new Our Father. I wrote a new Bible, the Third Testament. Kasi ayaw kong maging laughing stock ang Christianity by posterity and future generations. I have achieved that. Today, having renewed the Bible, having written a new Bible, a new prayer, I would like to change the face of this country into the finest image of our hopes and visions. I look forward to that day. When no more shall I hear the echo and re-echo of people's cry for justice, land reform, education, and medicine. I look forward to that day when the Philippines shall become a center of power, shall become a center of progress, a center of democracy, a center of liberty, a center of freedom. I look forward to that day when the Philippines will assume its rightful position in the family of nations. I look forward to the day when I could lead the world and create a new world order. Thank you and good day.